We're back. What's been up, my fellow Ann Arbor sports geeks? Maybe prom, some exams, final projects, my least favorite and probably coaches, weather makeups. Thankfully, though, we had cameras all over the deuce shining light on our town athletes. So thank you for choosing to tune in. Respect. I'm your humble guide, Kevin Bryant. On this week's show, we visited several senior nights, some teams with postseason dreams, as well as we welcome back our reporter, Soleil. She tried to stay dry over at Skyline as they hosted Water Polo Districts that had some unexpected drama in the final. Plus, some sick highlights from baseball, lacrosse, soccer. First up, let's hit the diamond. Baseball. We lead off with the 12-9 Canton Chiefs visiting Huron for a Friday afternooner. Been a long season for the Rats, who are still searching for their first win since April 5th. This is nice to see. Scotty Borst gets on with the knock. Later he gives the River Rats the lead off a throwing error to second. Hoffman kept the rally going with this hard shot. Head coach Fred's Brown team has been a spunky bunch this season, just the wins haven't been able to show up. This bloop to right plates another run for Huron, who are feeling themselves, but their opponent brought their bats to this bash. Coming right back and scoring two off this deep shot, single to right, were the Chiefs. And they continued off this pop to left. Now both teams were cooking and scoring as we were all locked up going into the final innings. Same old story for this version of the Rats though, as Canton stayed hot and would outlast Huron 11-9. The wind was blowing out at Mortensen Baseball Diamond for a rubber match between Pioneer and Skyline. Taking the mound for Pioneer was junior Elliott Pipe. Caleb Raymond started off for Skyline. Too much heat for AJ Karsh to handle. The Eagles were relaxed early as Raymond tried to command the hill. Things got testy, though, after a Nate Zimbrunner blast just over the outstretched arms of center fielder Donovan Hill. Hill gets the ball back in quickly to hold Nate to a double. Meanwhile, attention turned back to Hill, who cut his finger on the play. The tough junior would remain in the game. And in the fifth, Hill got under the skin of Pie High with this bomb deep to center. He went yard, or bushes. Not sure what they call it over there. This would tie the game up at 2 apiece. I bet you he ain't feeling the pain in his finger anymore. The excitement was short-lived. Here in the fifth, Avery McEwen blasts a grounder off third base bag into short left to score a run to put the Pioneers back into the lead. McEwen pressed his luck, stealing third, and scored off this throwing error. Manning the hot corner was an issue all day for Skyline. 2 more runs score off of this error as Pioneer takes the match 7-2. The Griffins hosted Orchard Lake St. Mary's for a season-ending friendly. Greenhills in their home whites started off on their heels, though. The Egglets swooped in early over Bennett from Cola to begin scoring. Attacker Peter Prohorov tied up the match quickly with this slinger. Right back at it was Greenhills. Muhammad Issa outmuscled the Egglet defender. Then he rumbled downhill for this slam dunk goal. His boys really let him know how they felt about his efforts. This rough play kind of worked as a wake-up call for St. Mary's. Here, LeBoy drops this goal past Formcola. Total skill on display from Prohorov as he bounced this long shot past keeper Hawkins. In the second, he kept scoring downstairs for the Griffins for another point. Break out the hats as Peter decided to blast this one upstairs. Up by 2 in the third, St. Mary's long stickman Carter takes this hit and continues on his way before unleashing this laser. The Griffins came up short, St. Mary's 10-6. At Father Gabriel Richard's senior night, where 10 players played their final home game versus Birmingham United. Junior Pat Dyer placed this beam over keeper Conrad Swanson to put the Irish up early. Senior Angelo Sorelli dropped the hammer to begin this Easter egg hunt. The hits kept coming on this Irish shot by senior Trevor Brinks. Noah Rumsfeld bull rushed between several defenders and goalkeeper Cooper Case. I think that was off his foot though. The Irish scored easily on this day. Dyer feeds Elliot Everett's. I believe Everett's earned all conference this year. Guys were dropping like pins. Brinks was solid though as he walked this one down for the netter. Later, Brinks to a future Irishman, sophomore Colin Hamilton for another. The Irish win 12-2 and will play Skyline in the regionals coming up next. Did someone say Skyline? Novi came out in a zone to try to limit Skyline's brutal offense. Senior Demo Valisevic, after some hot potatoes, squeezes this shot into a tiny pass goalkeeper Tian Lee. The Wildcats got on the board off this shorty from Joy Saley. Senior Graham Newton got right back into the scoring in a big way. Wow! He put the Eagles into the lead. This next one nearly tears the netting from the post. Woof. Now, freshman Thor Ham has been a monster in the cage this year. He has over 100 saves. He's grown up really fast. And look at it, he has some fans as well. Ham wasn't in a giving mood though. Here he's stopping shots almost from every direction on this day. Frontal attacks from Novi? Nope. How about a side one? Not today. No cookies for you. Thor, monster of the cage. One more try. Time for some Thorios. Skyline would take this one 10-4. Final boys senior night and a regional playoff matchup between Saline and Pioneer. Senior Levi Rosenberg erupted past Saline defense and went upstairs to get the Pioneers going. Goalie Captain Whit Denson was once again key for the Pioneers in the net. This block and strong outlet led to another score to put the Pioneers up by 3 from Nick Houston's stick. Great catch and drop. Had the sidelines dancing with joy. The Hornets stopped the music with this slick shot by Jonah Stark. Rosenberg took a hard shot on this attack, but felt a lot better than Saline after Jet Lash fell into this goal. Only fitting Rosenberg to score the final goal to swat the Hornets away for a 6-win victory. Pioneer will take on the winner next between Salem and Belleville. Up next, we have some girls lacrosse, some soccer, plus Water Polo Districts from Skyline.
Down low, looking into the middle for Denninger, and Denninger not to be deterred. Back to Denninger. Denninger, the alley-oop, just malice in her eyes, and that one lobs in. Denninger, Allie Denninger. Denninger received that shot, almost like a Hakeem Olajuwon there.
Let's check out some girls sports now.
The 2-4 River Rats came in hot for their match against top-ranked Saline, scoring quickly in the game's opening minutes, goal by Emma Sotham. Saline's high-scoring offense came back with the fury in our CTN Sports Game of the Week finale. Junior Lucy Sweeney attacked successfully to tie the match up. Another talented Hornet, junior Carly Puffpath, weaves a straight line to the net for this one to give Saline the lead. Next, it's Puffpath, who drops off a dime to an open alley stinger, but this time Lee snags the shot before it gets home. Lee had lots of traffic in front of her all day, closes out on this next one for the save. Huron continued to make mistakes, giving Saline easy restart opportunities. The Hornets took over the match due to too many River Rat penalties. Then the Rats really kicked the Hornets' nest, waking up the cage to senior Kate Ashleman, who lit up the net time and time again, finished with 5 goals on the day. Nothing slowed her down. That's a sweet, bouncy shot. Here off the break, from Stevenson, attacked the defense, leaving Kate wide open. Feeling bad for that netting, right? Huron's coach, Erin Hashberger, tried to slow down the onslaught, but her young squad would have to just chalk this double L a learning lesson. The weather was picture perfect at Hallway Field for the city championship title between Pioneer and Skyline. Sophomore Kiera Acosta Velasquez faced off against senior Sarah Hoffman. The Pioneers were first to crack the cage with this restart goal from scoring machine Grace Grabowski. Skyline held up their end of the scoring from Cammie Wiseman. She was incredible for the Eagles. She had a good habit of scoring on this day from everywhere. Cross netter for the first one. Here's a little dribbler past Hoffman. These squads were closely stacked up in conference standings and played well against one another. Megan Edwards dips through the Eagles' D to the score for Pie High. This time from behind Acosta Velasquez was Grabowski, slams home another one, this one a low one for a cross-cage style. We're all tied up at 3 when Wiseman showed off her moves before this goal. She's a strong player, quick feet, soft hands. Reagan Mass tried to sneak this one past, but Hoffman jammed this attack up. In the second, it was Grabowski completing her hattie. Too much speed for the Eagles' D. Wiseman comes back though, ducking low with this scoop shot. I hope they really update this rule. Another restart goal for Skyline's Juliana Hewing. Lots of restart opportunities for both teams. Grabowski with another bounce shot. Great feed from Hewing for the alley, and Molly Greenberg with the oop. Just the way you drew it up, right, Coach Holmes? Not sure. Wiseman, though, here, she's full of determination on this final attack, as the Eagles were on this afternoon. Skyline claimed the 2024 City Championship 11-7. Same field, but way different conditions. Now this looks like a spring Michigan day. Saline and White had several early opportunities, but possibly the wind and rain were causing the ball to float offline a bit. Early free kick sailed over Molly Burke. Same for this corner. The attacks and leads from Pine High were long as well. Emerson Marion with a stop and a strong lead for Quincy Beam, who put her jets on to place the ball on the goal. Soft save though for the Hornets. This play, a breakaway, encapsulated the first half for the home team. Georgia Willem, the lead was just a bit long for Beam. The speedy forward tried to catch the pass, but better D though. Solid effort, but nothing really to show for their play. Saline found the net here. Number 24 stayed with the play as Burt flew out of the goal. Slippery conditions again on this one. Just slips past the cage for the Hornets to take the lead. Pioneer was full of fight and energy against their rival. Beam on the hip check. Play on. Possibly the wet weather was causing the keepers poor timing and decisions as the Pioneers tied up the match on this shot from Willem. Saline with this corner, a timely save, but the cage was wide open for the rebound for the Hornets. Both teams would go on to score more, but the match would end in a deadlock, 3-3. Top-ranked Skyline Soccer hosted Dexter for their senior night. 10 more seniors playing their final home match. Dexter trotted out freshman Bianca Smothers as their keeper. She had to be on her toes early, going up against this early Eagles attack. Time and time again, the Eagles' style of play frustrated their opponents, causing mental breakdown. Coach Chris Morgan and his staff were drawing up plays kind of similar to a hockey staff, with multiple line changes and playing up strong with 4 middies. Trusted goalkeeper Sophie Nero played solid again for Skyline. Here a little fun with the Dexter forward before this strong punt. This play demonstrates exactly what I was saying earlier. Marking their man strong with a little hip check doesn't hurt. I believe that was Brianna Ferguson. The Dreadnoughts played stout defense as well. But when they advanced the ball over midfield, they just couldn't get anything going. Maya Richardson handled this one with ease. Second half saw senior Ainsley Gardner clock in the cage for Skyline, and she kept the door shut tight. Offense finally made an appearance off this corner from senior Hallie Zahn. The boot bent almost found home, and in the scrum, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's credited to senior Ava DeBenedict with the goal to put the Eagles in the lead. Skyline would go on to score several more late goals to win 3-0.
Skyline hosted Water Polo Districts, and our reporter Soleil soaked it all in. She has her package up next.
And it is. Go Eagles! Louder? Go Eagles!
2 Pioneers converge on him as soon as he got about to the goal line.
Look at Denson just fighting people off as he takes it all the way upfield. And Denson's trying to get into it.
He might hit a little something for his, his efforts there.
He did.
Today as the Girls Water Polo District Championship is underway. Skyline coming in to play Saline Milan coming up. We'll see if they finish their unfinished business. Coming in at 3rd place was Chelsea as they beat Huron. Will Skyline, the Eagles, have finished their unfinished business? We will see. The waves were high and set this past weekend as the Girls Water Polo District Championship took place. Chelsea took on Pioneer Friday, managing to score over Pioneer as they took their offense aggressively, scoring over 2 defenders. Pioneer found a way to turn it around after scoring, but that did not stop Chelsea from scoring and securing a chance for the finals. Huron also took on Dexter, coming in hot with a goal from sophomore Madeline Pale and another quick shot from junior Mata Montgomery. Another goal from junior Maya Suhan gave the River Rats a moment to push a slight edge over Dexter in the first. Dexter was able to respond with a quick goal from right wing Ushue Capo Orweda, but it just wasn't enough as Huron continued to dominate on the offense and defense to get another chance to the finals. Huron's chance was quite short, however, as they took the pool against Chelsea for a spot in third place. It was a back and forth between the two teams, but as they took advantage of each other's faults, Chelsea found a way to sweep their victory spot for third over Huron. Finally, the biggest game of the night for first place was Saline Milan and Skyline. The number 1 ranked Eagles wasted no time getting things done as center Sydney Sawyer scored the first goal in just under 7 minutes. Skyline's tough defense left Saline Milan scoreless until Milan sophomore Sarah Mitchell was able to get a goal for the Chickadees. That didn't stop Saline Milan, as Mitchell was also able to get another goal and a quick one for Saline sophomore Elez Lilly to tie the score 3-3 in the second. Skyline struggled a bit in the second half with their offense, leaving Saline Milan the chance to score. But it wasn't long enough though, before the Eagles found a way to take back their power by responding with a goal from utility Britta Kultas. A possible upset was underway as Saline Milan found a way to tie up score 6-6 late in the fourth, but a sweet shot from utility Allie Deininger gave an edge over Saline Milan. But that wasn't all for Deininger, as she sealed the deal, scoring yet another goal for the Eagles to win a spot in regionals.
What tone did you guys set towards the game, and what did Coach say to you to be able to come out the gate like that?
Well, before the game, we all huddled up. We all talked to win this game and bring home district champions. I think we just went out with.
Yeah, I think she basically set the stage. Us as captains kind of took that and put it onto the team and let everyone know what we had.
And then coming down with just 2 minutes, left in the fourth quarter, what was the goal in you guys wanting to, suffice that win and get those goals that quickly? What was the anticipation going into that?
I kind of just knew we need to win this game. This is our my last districts, and we wanted to win it and bring them that.
I think it's also just one step to what we do to our bigger goal. So if we did this, it just sets us up to succeed in the future.
Going into regionals now, what is the game plan? And I know you guys have some unfinished business. So what's the game plan going into that?
Win.
No.
To win. Well, good luck to you guys.
Pioneers now 28 seconds to go, still only down a bucket. Half-court offense just so electric in this gym right now. Both sides feeding off of each other. And there's Micah Powell for 3 high, and that one rattles in. Are you kidding me?
And welcome back. Let's get to the top plays. Let's go to the pool. Let's call this goal a very close call, maybe an arm wrestling goal. Strongest wins. Either way, goal for Huron's Maddie Pale. Number 9, to Riverbank Stadium, where the back door was left open for Saline's Nora Stevens. Great angle on this one-timer. You see her lose her attention of her defender. Watch out on this replay. And only for a quick moment before catching the feed and slipping the ball past the keeper. Now back to the wet, slick pitch over at Hallway Field where the keeper should have stayed home. Easy goal for the Pioneers. It's easy for me to second guess too. That's what we do. We second guess. The next player, number 7. check out Trevor Brink's bowling ball style, picking up the spare. I'm not sure if this is a 5-7-10 split, but we know the end results. The goal downstairs. Goal Irish. Big hit by Brinks there. This next one, a quickie off the Eagles breakaway. Here's some leadership in action. Senior remembers to thank his freshman teammate for the look. Caden Danielson to Graham Newton. Our top number 5, number 1 Saline Water Polo scores on the hook. Up again, this one from Allie Denninger. She goes stealth before dropping this bomb under the cage. Next up is Jet Latch, making moves and breaking some ankles before unlatching this zinger from about 8 feet out. Major torque on that one. Look at this one, just down and up. Now our number 3 play, Cammie Wiseman. With the no-quit attitude on this attack, she's absorbing as many Pioneer defenders as possible and then pinches this goal into the tight window. Now let's go to number 2. Let's get this attack by Orchard Lake St. Mary's LeBoy. Watch it. He goes over the back with the backflip goal. Awesome timing and accuracy. Back that one up. Rewind. Let's show that one and slow it down a bit. Even sweeter the second time around. And now our number 1 play of the week. We go deep. Well, Skyline's Donovan Hill did. Way deep into the bushes. See ya. And I love this celebration from his teammates. One more time. Good job for Hill. Well, this is a bittersweet time for many of you. Some, your journey continues, but for most, the vast majority of the seniors, the ride has come to an end. Did you know that less than 6% of high school students, athletes play in college? All of your training, your playing has left a mark that will never vanish from you. You're all in an exclusive club now, former high school student athletes. I'm one. The bonds and friendships you've developed over the past few years will last a lifetime. Thank you for allowing us to capture your memories. Well, folks, we did it. 4 pilots in the can. I want to thank everyone that's helped make this show a reality. And as I've always said to many folks, sports is the best reality show of all time. In high school sports, it stops for me. Passionate fans, great traditions, the rivalries, the mascots. We love it all. And good Lord willing, we'll return this fall and bring you more local high school highlights. Time for our season to break, but we'll see you in the fall for our real launch. Until then, thanks to our crew, thanks to the staff here at CTN, and much respect to you viewers. Thank you.